welcome back to another old school laptop edition of Asknikkip, and I'm going to jump right in. Hi Nikki, I am in middle school and I have been really stressed lately. We have had a lot more homework lately and I've been really busy. I'm currently one of the leads in the musical, and yesterday I was so stressed out of it or by it that I had a breakdown at rehearsal. Lately I have been much more tired, busy, and stressed than usual. Do you have any advice on how to deal with all of this stress that I have been getting? Thanks. Okay, so I have two thoughts kind of around that, two different opinions. My first thought is there is a side I feel like of life where you have to evaluate things and go like, am I doing too much? Am I doing so much that I'm not able to bring like anything good to any of these situations because I'm just spread too thin? So there's that side of evaluating, like, does something need to stop here? Do I need to back away from something? But then there is also the other side of like growing up, you just start handling more and more and more and more things. And I feel like, I heard like a Tour de France. There was some Tour de France, which is like a cycling thing they do in France, like a big cycling race. He was like a cyclist, and someone asked him if as he was training for the tour or something like this, if it got easier. And he said, it never got easier, I just got better. And I feel like that's very true about life and very true about juggling things. I feel like as I get older, in some ways, I get busier and busier and busier, and it still stresses me out, and I'm still learning how to let things go and not be so like, ah! And I go through seasons where I'm like, I'm so good at this, I'm so laid back, and then other seasons where I'm like, I think my hair is going to fall out because I'm so worked up. And I just know, looking back, I am better at all of this. I can handle more, I can do more, I can deal with it better than I could before. And I think that's what you are going through. And I think it's just going to be up to you to evaluate your situation and go, am I doing too much? Sorry, text come through on my computer. Am I doing too much? Do I need to back off of something? Or is this just me growing up and I'm just dealing with it? And it's okay to have little breakdowns. I don't want to say just go and start sobbing everywhere all the time, because you don't want to make that like a practice. But if you have this breakdown, that wasn't your plan. That's life. Sometimes stuff just happens, and you kind of figure out, Bowser, no! He's climbing on Cammy. No! Bowser! Sometimes you just kind of figure out, all right, I kind of messed up, I guess you could say, even though I hate to use that word because people do just have breakdowns sometimes, but you just kind of figure out how to deal with it, how to move forward. If there's anyone that you feel maybe you did something inappropriate in the breakdown, going to them and being like, hey, sorry I freaked out on you. I did that a couple weeks ago. I freaked out in front of my parents and Cammie and Dan, and I fired at all of them, and later I had to back up and be like, yo, sorry I freaked out on you. That was life, and it doesn't make it okay, but it was they understand. Sometimes people just get really overwhelmed, and when you admit that I'm just a person and I messed up and I'm working on that and I'm sorry, then you can kind of move forward from there. So I'm sorry that you're really stressed. I feel ya. I go through that too, and I have little breakdowns. And everybody, as usual, in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are, if there's something you do specifically for stress management. If there's any ideas you have just kind of on that in general, and good luck with that. Now, the Twitter question says, where would you be / how would your life be different if you never started YouTube? So we're playing in what if land. Well, I obviously don't have a distinct answer because I don't really know, and I was kind of just working in entertainment and singing and dancing and acting and all of that. I would probably still be doing more of that, but I can't really say, because when I came back from Singapore, if you watched my Draw My Life, which Shayna will try to remember to link that down below, my Draw My Life. But if you watch that, I was a singer, dancer, actress before this. I did just indie films and commercials and a lot of theme park shows, which is just doing a lot of, I always say theater and crack. It's just show after show after show. I might be doing that still, but when I came back from Singapore, I had injured my knees so badly, I couldn't really dance anymore. So things just had to change, and that's when I ended up on YouTube, the way everything happened. So, I don't know, but something in entertainment. I just love everything about the arts and entertainment and storytelling and connecting with people. So that's kind of my answer. That's it. Side note, I feel so gross right now with my face, and I feel like my deodorant isn't working again today. It's so gross. So now that you've all been filled in on my grossness, I'll see you next time. Hope you guys have a good day. Send your messages to asknikkip@gmail.com, and I'll see you all later with more of my beautiful fraxeled face. Bye.